let's take a look. A 3-2 split, nothing, so this is where we left off. This is, yeah, it's called Hexologic. Came out, it's not a new game. It's been out for a minute. But yeah, exactly. Kokoro on a hex grid with inequality signs. That's what we're currently solving. There were a few more where, you know, like they would be colored. So this would be like a red tile, and there'd be another red tile those have to share. The difference here, you can go up to 3. 3 is max. You can't have 0. And then yes, so the order of operations here, the symbols for the operating symbols, you can see that they mean everything that is connected next to them. So this would be 3 greater than 2 kind of a thing. Oops. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at our puzzle here. Right here, we're looking at 5. 5 between all 3 with a greater than. I always remember the crocodile. I know somebody mentioned that last time, but I always remember the crocodile. When I was learning, like way back when, they're like, the crocodile's gonna eat because it's hungry. Nom 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 nom. And it's like, it's all. And I remember as a kid actually like struggling to like understand that, because I was like, well, what if I want to draw the teeth on the out, like, because they were like, well, then you flip it around, because I always wanted to draw the teeth on the outside, right? Is that what it was? Because its mouth is open really wide. I don't even remember it now. Anyway. All right, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. So all our 3s. We have a bunch of 2 1s here in a set. If we go 2 here for 1 up here, 2, 2. So that's not actually going to help us just yet. If we did pop the 1, 3 here, 3 equaling a 3 here, that's going to be no problem. But we do know this can't be 1, right? So this cannot be 1. So this has to be a 2 or a 3. 2 or 3. We have no order here for these 2 here. I want to go back down to this 5 here. If we have to have 2 pop up here. We also have this equals here. So equals, if we want to go for the 3, if it's 2. So this can't be 1. This has to be a 2 or a 3. Once again, doesn't matter with the 4, though. So I think with the 5, we have 10 for 4 as well. This 10 for 4 right here. But I think this 5 is our break-in, right? In theory. So this has to be a 1 or a 2. If this is a 1, we could go 2, 2, right? If it's a 2, then we'd have to go. Actually, it doesn't matter. We just know it has to be a 1 or a 2. It's very easy to get a greater than. So maybe that's not the break-in. Maybe the break-in might be up here with a 3, 2, like a forced 3, 2 here. Because this has to be 3. That's our break-in. We got it. Reason being, of course, is that if this was 2, then we're automatically at least as our operation symbol here is put in flux. So we'll pop the 3, 2, go down to our 3, 1. Less than 3 would be 2. So that solves over here. 3 here. So now we have a 2 and a 1. They're going to go in this row. This can't be a 1. This has to be a 2 because we can't. Actually, we could have broken in right here too. Sporos, I haven't. Similar game as in like a Zenish logic puzzle sort of a gig. So you can break in here for 1, 2, 2 here. We're looking at greater than. With already 2, we need 3 between these, so this can't be a 3. If it was a 1, this would need to be a 2, so we actually don't know. That's kind of annoying. We don't know, do we? Man, this music is really intense. Maybe the 3 on the wheel? 3, 4, 4. Maybe that equal sign. Maybe the equal sign here. Well, it can't be 1, so it's either 3 or a 2. If it's a 3, that's going to be a 1. That's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 3. That's a 1. Pop a 2, 2. 2 here for 10. 10 into 4 goes twice 2 3s, 2 3s, 2 2s. This can't be a 3, so it's got to be a 2, right? I'm not going to do this because that was me just guessing. That worked, but we don't actually know. So with a 10 here, 2 3s and 2 2s is necessary in 4. And this can't be a 3 because a 3 gives us 5 right away. So that has to be a 2, which means this has to be a 1. So now we know we're going to have... We're going to have a finagle and a bagel. Hola, amigo! ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está, Ian? Scout, welcome back. The music really is intense. By the way, everybody, there are special puzzles. Special puzzles. I went back into the game and I leafed through because we haven't gotten any achievements in the game yet. We haven't gotten any achievements in this game. And we've been playing on hard and we're on level 73 now. And I'm like, how have we not gotten an achievement? So I was scrolling back through and I noticed in the background. Hopefully that saved our progress. I think I remember. But you'll notice here, let's go all the way down to the bottom. Look at this. Look. Look at this. There's more. There's more puzzles. I found more puzzles. Not only are there more puzzles there, secret, super special little hex puzzle, whatever that is, but in every single section there is. There's this one here. There's this one here. And et cetera, on and on. So just so you know, whenever we get up to the top of this thing, it looks like we're pretty close. There's more puzz. It didn't save it. It did not save it. I think that's it, right? I think I got it back. I think I got it back. How does it not put a save? How does it not give me a little bit of save credit there? We got, at least we have a memory. What we lack in basic deduction skills, we make up for with an overclocked memory unit. So this equals here is pretty spicy. We know this can't be 3. This can't be 3. Could this be 3? Of course it could. One of these will be a 3. We know that, and I'm not sure it really matters. Am I seeing that correctly? I'm not sure it matters. So no 3 here. This can't be 1. Our 3, 4 here is probably where we're going to be looking to make the break. It looks like, especially with with our equals. So if this can't be 1, and this can't be 3, could this be 3? Could this be 1? Of course, you can flip it around. It seems that way. We're gonna have a 2, 1 here, a 2, 1 here. This has to be a 2 or a 1 for the Well, this can't be a 1. So I'm gonna do the things they can't be. This can't be a 1, so this can't be a 3. This can't be a 1. Because if this was a 1, this would have to be a 3. We can't do that with our 3 here. If this was a 3, this would be a 1. 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. 3, 1, 2, 1. 3, this being a 1 puts this at a 2. I think this has to be a 2, doesn't it? I think it has to be a 2. I see what the next logical step is. I would love for you to state what the logical step is, and then we can see if we can work it from there. We don't necessarily want to give away answers, as you're familiar with. Which would put that at a 3. So I don't actually know why that would be the case, besides looking at the addition here, saying that if this is like a 1, 3, then we would have a 3, 3, 1, 2, and 1. So this would have to be a 2 is my idea. I'm not going to fill that in because I feel like if this is right, this actually works. This is a solve, right? This is a solve. Can the top 4 be 2, 2? So you would be, so what you're saying, Eddie, is we go. So this is the test. So this one, can this be a 2, 2? No, because of the equals. Because the equals pops down 2, 1, 2, and then 2 up. Boom, boom, boom. I see you. I meant the other 4, but yes, that also works. Excellent. You know, our goal. So we're gonna try to carry over. We're gonna try to carry over if we can, right? If we can, we're gonna try to be doing the carryover of the carryover. So like that's, we know that 5, 3 solve down there. We know we're gonna have a 2, 1 up here. This can't be, this right here can't be the 1 because we have 2 things that are automatically gonna have to go over to that equals. So we can solve that. Is that a Fiend player? What's up? How you doing? Happy Saturday night to you. Outside of things are visible, and is there more than one correct solution? There might be more than one correct solution. That's an excellent question. I don't know the answer to that. And there are no restrictions outside of what you see. Yeah, what we all the information is on screen. If you have any questions about any of the other bagels, feel free to let me know. So we have a 2, so that's got to be a 1, 1. That's got to pop a 3. We have a 6, 4 ways, so no 3s. We have a 7. We have a 7 into 4. We have an 8 into 4 with the 1, so we have a 7 into 3. A 7 into 3 means we can still have a 1, so that actually doesn't rule out anything, at least immediately. We have at least a 2 here on our equals on this sign. This has to be a 3 for greater than, right? Because those are going to be 1s no matter what. Which pops this a 3, 3. Because if we do a 2, it can't be greater than, right? So this solves our little bagel over there. With the 4 here, these 2 have to be 1s. Our 7 here into 2. We actually have a lot of dead space in here. Like what, is this one a part of any function? Oh, it's part of the less than, okay. Once again, this has to be a 3 then, for the 1. Gives us a 2 here, and 3 pops a 1 here. We're nuts. Let's go. I saw that hint x equals negative b plus or minus the square root. Whoa! Look at this creature! This creature tripping! 75. Very cute. The cuterest. So this could be a 2-1. This has to be a 3-2. So we know that's got to be a 2. So that could be a 3, which gives us the 1-1 and the 3. Pops a 2, gives us 1. Then we got our less than here. 1. So that's less than, sorry. I was looking at that the wrong way. So 3 is less than, so neither of these can be 1. This music is like it's like puzzles, like hot damn. 6 up 3 ways with our 1, right? So we got 6 into 3, 1 gone, so 5 into 2. We know we're popping a 3-2, which can go either way for the 4, so it doesn't necessarily help us. Ooh, can't have the 2-2 here, so we know that's got to be a 3-1. 5 into 2 for 3-2. For 3-2. We also have a 5 3-ways here. So that's not necessarily, that's the equals fiend? Wait, where? The equals, so you equal 2 pips in a hex? Yo. Are you a Hexologic main? So 6 left. So this is a 2, so we know the 2-3 goes either way for this. If we're looking at our equals function here, whatever, this can't be 3. If this can't be 3, this has to be a 1-1, so this can equal 2, which is less than our 3 here for 2 here. Which means this equals 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means we're still less than, we're equal to, we're greater. Pop the 3, pop a 2. We're absolutely nuts. Don't tell anyone. Oh! Guys, new technology. New technology. What do we have here? 6. Oh my God. So this equals this equals the Wait. So we have 3. This can't be 1, right? Or can it be 1? So this just equals the, okay, so this would be 2, 3 to give us the 3 for 5. Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay. This is some shit. So we have to have our 3-3 here for 6 into 2. This has to be 2 to get to, no it doesn't. It doesn't have to be 2 anymore. Oh my God. This needs to be 2. No, because we'll add to here by putting 1 here. 1, 1, 3. Oh my God. We did it. Okay. Okay. What would normal mode be like? We've only been playing on the super advanced badass hard mode. 7? Okay, we're gonna have to, oh wow. So we know that has to be 3. This has to be a 2 or a 3, and it can't be a 3, so this is a 2. 2 to finish our 7 there. 2 here. 1, 3, 1. Uh-oh. I suck. Wow, that's way too many. That's too many. Okay. Back off. Back off. So we're good if I was to do that, but I don't need to do that because this has to be a 2 or this has to be 2. So we're actually just putting one more there for the 6, makes this a 3 to give us the 7. 3 here, 2, 1, and then our 3. I can't just... I can't... no longer can you just look at it and add it up when these are in play. Okay, start with what we know. Now we have an 8 minus 3, 5 and 2 places for a 2, 3. This has to be 3 because we got to get to 6 here. So that's 3. Pop a 7. 2, 2. Okay. To 81. Solving like an auctioneer. It's a strategy. It's a strategy to solving. And it might, in defense of the effort, those puzzles were just, it was like a combo in Street Fighter. Once you get it started, it's just about execution. The ones that required some leaps in deduction, I could not do that. The ones that required, you know... And I don't even play fighting games. 17 split 6 ways. This music is just like... So, we know because of this here, because of this, these two have to equal 3. But that means this will also equal... No, we don't need to do that anymore. We can't do that anymore. This can be whatever it needs to be. Okay, so we have a 4 up here. We can't do... It's... 3 8s going 3 different directions. $17 and 6 Al OST all 3s. Al all lost all 3s. 6 times 3 is 18, so all but 1 is a 3. Well done. NP complete yet? Is that no problem complete? So this does need to equal 3. To get to 8, minus 3, 5, 3 and 2. So this would be a 1, this would be a 2. Because then that gives us the 3, 3, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 8 here for 2 and 1. Good catch on the 17 and 6. 6 times 3 being 18. What? They're throwing multis? Yo, it's dual faction. It's a dual faction hex. So it has to be 3. It has to be 3. And then you 3 here, you 2 here. That has to be the 2 here, 3, 2, and 1. Then we go back over to the other side for our 2, 1. The problem, oh no. Oh. It has has to be a 2-1. This has to be a 2-1 for the 3. So this can't be 3. This has to be a 2. This has to be a 3. That has to be a 1. I'm gonna just like... Ugh. Are you a wizard? You're a wizard. Your mom's a wizard. What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you, Mr. Boatman. 3, 2, 9. So the 9... I keep thinking... I'm too hung up on the way we used to solve these. Before we had dual faction cards. This is an automatic 3. Actually, this... Oh my god. This has to be 1. Wait, what? The 5 means this has to be a 3 or a 2. 1 here. Oh, it's not adding double here each time. So this is 3 total. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This could be 3. That doesn't matter. Everything's okay. We're okay. Let's pull back. Take a sip. Okay, we're gonna take a sip. This is a 1-3-3 or 2-3-3. Can we go back to our bagels? Can we go back to our awesome solves? With our cross references? Our cool cross reference deduction plan? What? Did I mess something up? No! I thought I solved it! Ah! Shit. You know what the 3 will be in some direction. Correct. We know what the 3 will be a 2-1. We know the 5 will be a 3-2. Purple plus blue will be odd because this will be a 3 because we need it to be odd for the 9. Is that what you're saying? If this is a 2, this could be a 1, 2, or a 3. Do it the other way? You mean with this as a 1, 2? I was a bit, I guess I was a bit backwards. Oh, God. So we know our 3 here. So we know this will be a 2-1, 2-1, either a 3-2 here. So whenever we play, so the colors are coordinated to the catch. So when we click purple, it catches inside of the purple outline, no matter what we put in there. Same with our blue. And then we have no control over these. We can click them, but we have no control over anything else. So we don't know. See, I want to say like we know this will be a 3-2. We don't. It completely changes the rules. What we do have, so we don't have control over these as far as what these totals will be, but we do have control over the blue and the purple here being a 2-1. This 3 will just connect with whatever this one, you know, this 3 I don't think is like a key to anything, because this will be a 2-1 and then that'll just fill out up here. Yeah, you know the 3s. You know the 2-1, you know the 2-1. Correct. We don't know the 5, we don't know the 7, although this 7 here Seven and 3 is a 3-3-1 or a 3-2-2? 7 and 3, so both of them are going to be. No, it isn't. I can't. I have to stop thinking that way, because we can collect up to as many billions as we need to in these, so that doesn't work anymore. DF must be 2. You know the purple 7 is 4 or less. So you're right. We know this is 4 or less because if it was 5, then we can't have a 0. The sum of all the numbers in the catches. I mean, we got 3. Unknown. Although if this was 1 and this was 3, this would have to be 3, and that's no bueno. More likely this is a 2. And then we go here to fill up for 7 each way. Because it's impossible. The other way doesn't work. We're nuts. So this is going to equal 3. As a result, we know this has to be 2. 7 here in 2 hexes with 1 hex shared in the 7. That share also works down with the 8. So this one seems like we just do some mathing. Because this will just be a 1 or a 2, right? Either way. So we know this is a 1, 2. If we're looking at here at our 6, if this is going to equal 7, this can't equal a 2. If we have 7 in 2 spots, this can't be a 2. Which means this would end up being a 3 to get to 6? No, this is 4. No, it's not. It can't be 4. That all falls apart. This can't be 3. So this is 1. Process of elimination. Process of elimination. Oh, it hurts. Oh, God. Oh, that can't be. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Well, this has to be 333. We know that. We can start there. We know that we're going to add some more to the purple because you can't get 3 into 11 with our powers. I can't tell the bottom left. That's a 9. Sorry. I keep making that chat box smaller and smaller. There you go. You just had to keep typing till you revealed it. That was the puzzle. That was actually the puzzle for this level. You did it. I've made that chat box like when we were playing through it earlier. I think I made it smaller, like made that chat box smaller like 3 times already. The puzzles keep leaking down into the corner. So this has to be 3. So middle solved. We got to add to the perp. We got to add to the perp. 11 into 3 means we need a 4, 4, 3, right? Or if these were going to be a 3, 3 for 6, we need to add 2 here. So if we had 2, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 1, 1, 3, 3, 3. I'm awesome. I did it. I did it. Don't tell me I didn't. I didn't. I didn't even get close. Holy shit. Unfortunately, was it the 8 that was the issue with this? Add pad must be 5 or less. Yes. True, because of the 7. So if we made it, wait, I made it 5. 9. Oh, the problem, I did the same thing again. It's our 9 here. Why am I making this a 3? Why? I was making this a 3. It was premature. I don't know why. I did it twice too. Okay, well, 2's pretty cool. Am I missing something with this one? Yes, I am missing something, aren't I? The 2's are good, right? The 2's are good. Math is more of a suggestion, isn't it? Now what I did here, I think, is I took the 8. So this has to equal 5. 1, 2, and 2, right? Three, so 2 here. 4 out gives us our 3s. I just screwed up the 5, didn't I? I screwed up the 5. Jesus Christ. Christ on a cracker. That's what we're actually going with. So we have 8 two-ways here. So we know that the culmination, we have 8 two-ways here with no control over it, so that's fun. Okay, chat's covering up that bottom one. Man, that thing is, they are really, we're just gonna move the whole thing. What, to here? At least for this puzzle. Okay, 6 two-ways. Let's start here. This has to be a 1 if we're to let this one get away with it, right? Now we'll have to use orange here to get this 4 to equal up for our 4. That gives us 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, and 5 with 1. Okay. We're not, let's put the chat back. We done did that one. Let's move the chat again. Some of the puzzles certainly suffer from overcluing. Sometimes people like me need overcluing. Well, don't need it, but it makes us feel smart. Well, what do we have here, huh? So we have that 4. That's got to be 2. That gives us 3. Now for our 8 here, that one has to be 2. Oh, that's a 1. Kidding. So this gives us our 8. 5 here for 1. 7 into 2. A 1 there for 5. This has to be 3-3. Because we only have control over these two. We aren't going to have anything else pop up, so that's a 1. So this solves... Left is solved, right solved, back to center. So that solves. That's a 2, and there's our 3. We solidified it. We made it happen. Okay, we're going to move chat back again. You guys are getting moved all over the place. Ooh, you guys can barely see the 4. We're gonna count it. Puzzling group and Secret Santa event you did not? Sounds super interesting though. Did you guys like force each other to like, did you write cryptograms and send them to each other? That's a devilish party. The 11, we have no control in the 11. Yikes, this is disgusting. Team, this is disgusting. We know this is a 2-3, right? That's cool. We know this is a 2-1. Wow. It was so much fun. It sounds like it would be pretty fun. I don't know if I am. I don't know if I'm wise enough to craft my own puzzles that would actually be up to par with a group of people who are comprising their own puzzles. But it certainly sounds pretty cool. So we know that purple. Okay, so here's our in. This is our in, right? This is our in. The purple here, oh my god, Cranky. I feel bad. I feel bad, Cranky, because I swear I'm not copying you. So this cannot be more than 2. And since we can't have a 0, that has to be 2, so that has to be 1. So this has to be 2, that's 2 there. So we know that this has to equal 5. So 5 split means this will be 3, right? Because if this is 3, and we got to make this 5, that also means our 8 here is going to be 5, so 3 splits that. 3 fixes that to go 3, 5 for 8. So this is us 2 here and 2 here. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's our 11. 3 here, 5, 6, and 7. 4, 1, and 2. Oh, it feels good, man. Good job catching that, Cranky. Well done. Ooh, we got a 5 and a 4. So they're actually just giving us that information right up front. That's kind of interesting. 13 for 5. 13 for 5 means we ain't doing any 1s in this row. All 2s and 3s. 3 3s and 2 2s to be precise. 7, this will be 5, so we know that's a 2, so that's a 3. Same here, this is a 4, so that's a 4, that's a 1, that's a 2. If this is 4, this is 2. We need 6 here, so this is 3. Wait, no, that's gonna be 5, so this is a 1. There we go. Because we know this is gonna be 4. Okay. It's hard because I have to know that this is done. I have to know that this is done, right? I got a few simple puzzles. We got at least 2 newcomers. That's awesome. That's cool that people are like interested in that. Puzzling is just great. That's a 1. That's a 3. And remember, our 6s are done. These are done. So, with the 1 here and a 3 for 4, which means we have 9 and 3, which means we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I did speak, I spoke incorrectly when I said that this had to be all 3s and 2s, as Eddie has pointed out in the chat. 11, we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and boop. Let's put a little, oh. What's this? Oh! Oh, that's credits. Or something. Okay. So hold on. Now we have our secrets. Let's go back through. It's time to do the secrets. Okay, we're back to 1. Shmona schmuzzles. Let's see what these are. I don't even know. Oh, we're classic. Nothing but we got no, we're just straight up. We're just straight up. We know a 3, 2 goes here. 12 into 4 is all 3s, right? Ten here, 5, 6. So we need 4. That could be a 3, 1 or a 2, 2. This could be a 1, 3, 3, so we don't know that. We know we have a 2, 3 here. 9 here. Minus 5 for 4. 9 into 4 down here. So this is 6 4 ways. So it could still be a 3 and 3 1s. Unless we can't have a 1 somewhere, which I think we still can. So 4 here. 4 here, 5 here. So this is a 3 2. This 10 is either a 3 3 1 or a 3 3 1 or a 2 2 3. 3 3 1 or a 2 2 3. So there's a 3 somewhere in there. Our 10 down here on the side for 6. There's 4 here. I think this 9. I think this is okay. So the 9 down could be 3 1s and a 3. Ugh. if this is a 3, we have 1, 1, 1. But the problem here is that this 10 right here, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, this would also be a 1, and now this 10 over here is impossible. So this can't be a 3, which means this can't be a 1. Right? Can the cell at the intersection of two 10s be a 1? No. No, it cannot. But that still leaves something. Okay. So if this was a 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we need a 3, 2 here, a 3, 2 here. Three, 2. But this is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we could go 1, 1. Nope, so it can't be a 2. If I did that right. Wait, no, we could do this instead. Nope, we can't. So it's got to be a 3. So that leaves us with our options here for 2 2s or a 3 and a 1. This can't be a 1. Can this be a 1? Certainly could be, right? We have 5 here, so we need 4 here. The problem is, so what I'm entering here is I don't know. I suppose that's just kind of the way, like that's like you can start to think in a way that's like number based, right? So for me, it feels like I'm just doing trial and error. If I was to just kind of say like, well, can this be this, and just like do it and then fill it out and then be like, nope, and then just like undo it. But I guess that's all anybody's doing, whether you can do it in your head or whether you have to actually put it out on paper. It doesn't really change that you're making deductions. It seems, it's like what I'm looking at is, like I used to be able to solve a Rubik's Cube. I was slow, but I could do it because you memorize all the algorithms, right? But then you look at people who can do it in like, you know, what? 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, even 60 seconds, right? And they have the algorithms memorized to a level that not only are they fast, but they've memorized algorithms that are a little more advanced, and they're good at like recognizing when to start the algorithms, etc. So I feel like I'm like way on the back foot of the Rubik's Cube when it comes to puzzles like this, where I can solve them. I'm just slow as hell because I'm thinking, okay, left face 1 turn counterclockwise. Top face 2 turns counterclockwise, you know, where somebody else is like boom, 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 done. So I feel kind of like, I don't want to say like cheating or something, but it feels weird for me to just kind of like fill things in and then just be like, oh, that worked, great, you know, because it doesn't feel like I solved it. But I guess that's all it is. That's all the solve is. The solve is just whether you can do all that work in your head or they have to do it out on paper. I guess that's the only difference, isn't it? Because I do feel like I'm good up to a point where there are like levels of deduction, and then I just have a complete brick wall where I have to sit there and take the brick apart piece by piece. Whereas others, you know, some of you represented here are quick, like your brain gets it. Your brain's just already there. And my brain's not already there. So I guess I shouldn't feel cheap for just kind of working through it in a very, does this work? I don't know kind of a thing. Because it's the same as somebody who's thinking it through. They can just do all the work in their head. So if this is here for 2, 5, 6, boom, no bueno. Too much in the 9s. All right, on to the 3s. How's that? Yes, that makes sense. On to the last special. Huzzah! I done did that one pretty good, pretty gooder. I gooderist got that one. 17 6 ways. All 3s except a 2. Three, 2 here. No 1s here. We know those have to be, so we have our 10 diagonal here. Has to be 3 3s there. So we have one of our 3s for the 17. Yo, JP! And you get better with practice, of course, yes. Yes, that's a good point. So 3 here, 5 and a 2 for 3 2. 7 into 3 is, as we know, 3 3 1 or 2 2 3. 3 2 here on 5. We have 3 into... Or, I'm sorry, 4 into 3, so no 3s here. Oh. Wasn't that convenient? So 2 5, 1 and a 1 for the 7 there. Looking back up at our 8 here, we have 2 1s here. So we got to pop a couple 3s. Gives us our 2, which unlocks the rest of the 17s there. This has to be a 1 and a 1 because we already have 5 to go to 7. 1 left here for 3, 4, 5 for 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And of course our 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9. That one seemed easier than the other ones. We're nuts. Let's go on to our next trial puzzles. Oh. Okay. So the thing that was added here is just us having no control over these gray boxes. Our gray matter control is 0. 3 2 here with 4 can't be 3. This has to be 2, so we can have a 1 here. 4, 5, 6, and 7. 3, 7, 2. This has to be 1. Pop 2, 6, 1 down. 3, 2, 6, 1 up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pops a 2 here, 4 and 2 for 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is 7. We have 4, 2, go 1. 3 here for our 4, 7, and 8. We have 6. We need 12 here, so we go 3. That's a 1. 4 here for 1 as well. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, that felt good. Uh, 3 and 5. Anytime a 3 and a 5 go across, you kind of know where that's going. Except I realize here, well, that's a 1, so that's neat. The 5s are 3, not 2, but 3. So they no longer operate on the rule with a 2 and a 3 required. We do have a 2 here. We have a 3 here. 14 minus a 6 for 8 into 4. So that's not going to help us right off the bat. 2 here. So we have An automatic 3-3 here, since we have to add the 2 there for the 6. 17 with 7 and 7 for 14. 3 in there. Gives us our 4 unlock. 7 here gives us our 3-3. That puts a 1-1 because of the 5 going down. These both have to be 3 to get our 6 and our 14 lined up. This is our 1-1 for a 2 here, 2 there, 2 there. Okay. Why do these ones seem easier than the last ones? Well, probably because so far they have been. 2! Wait, what? Oh, I'm ridiculous. I was like, oh, 2 into 9 with the 6. Oh, wait. All right, let's take stock of all the things we got going on here. We have 4, 5 into 3, 4 into 2, 4 into 2, 3 into 2 for a 2, 3, 13. 13 minus 1, 12 into 5. Our 8 is 3 into 2. We have an 8. 8 into 3. Okay. I think we got a puzzle. 16 into 6, wide open. $16 into 6. Five threes into 1. 4 3s, 2 2s. It's a lot of 3s. That's a 16? I can't tell. There. We can't have a 1 here. So we know that has to be a 2. So now we have 5. So we have 8 into 3. So once again, we can't have a 1. Which means that has to be a 2 right here. Because we can't have another 1 or else we can't actually get up to our 13. Make sure I did my math right though. Yeah. So that has to be a 2 so we can get this 9 over here. That's a 2, that's a 3. So now we have our 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which leaves 6 for 3, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, that's a 1, that'll be a 3. 9 minus 7 for 2. Gives a 3 here. We have our 9 here as well. 5, 6, 3, 2, and 1. 16 minus a 4 for 12. which is 4 times 3. As soon as we got this one, we knew because we had already decided that from earlier. All right. We did it. Next set. Okay. So these all have to be the same. So when you have the outline, they will be the same. So we have, what do we have here? 3, we have 7 into 15. So ain't none of these are 3, right? And we can't, these have to be, since we have 7, we can't have these both be 2. These can't equal something even, they'll have to equal something odd. 4, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Ooh, ow. 4x plus 3y equals 15. Are we doing algebra? Let's do algebra. Fifteen minus 3y divided by 4. Oh, it's the 1. Okay. I did it, team! Dia what? Is that the guy who did the thing with the thing? Ooh, this is interesting. They just give you like they just give you funsy control up here. Well, this can't equal 3. And it can't equal 1. It can't equal 3. Why can't it equal 3? Because then that could be 1, 1, 1. Oh, that's why. Because this 3 for this 4. That's what I saw. We're good. Okay. And it can't be 1 because then 3, 3 doesn't give us 9. So it's got to be 2. Which means that's a 1, 1. That's a 2 because that gives us our 4 as well. Blue is 1. Brown for 3. 9, 3 for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a 3 to wrap it up. Wait, it's a Washington? It's home field advantage? So we can solve left side. Give us the 1. Three is a 2, 1 and a 2, 1. So this can't be 3. So this is 2. This is 2. That's 1. Only way that can work. Excellent. 3, 3. 8 into 3 with 2 already gone. That has to be the 2 and 3. Can't have a 1 anywhere in there since we have the 5s crossing. 5 here for 1. That's got to be 1. That's a 2. That's a 1. 7 down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We done did it. I'm a little confused. How do I not have any achievements for this game yet? Do we have to play it in normal mode as well? View all achievements. I have 0%. Maybe I'm not supposed to be playing them on hard? Maybe I'm supposed to be doing these on normal. No, there are achievements. Hex Master, complete 90 basic, complete underwater special levels, which we did. I think we're playing on hard and we just won't get the achievements for it. It doesn't matter. The achievements in our heart. The true achievements are the friends you made along the way. We're going with it. We're going with it. 6 into 3, 5 into 4. Sure. 3 1s and a 2 in that bad boy. And we look here. 2 3s and a 2. 2 3s and a 2. Can this be a 2? Yes, it could. But this is a 2, this is a 3. And that's a 2, so no, it can't. Because if this was 2, this is 2. And if those are 2, this 5 here, that has to be a 1. And if this is a 1, wait, this will have to be a 3. And that's a 2. And that's a 3. And that's a 1, and that's a 1. Wait, it worked. Oh. No, it didn't. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It didn't work. Ha! Three, 2 here, 11, 12 into 5, 5 into 3, 7 into 3, 8 into 3 gives us 3. Sorry, Mario. The achievements are in another difficulty. The normie difficulty. Three or two, a 2 or a 1. Two, 1 for 3 to make this a 3, or 1, 2 for 2. And that doesn't work. This can't be a 1. Apparently there may be a bug with the game where you don't get achievements until you close the game. Oh. Well, that's no bueno. 10 into 4 is 3 3s and a 1. We have 4 into 2, 4 into 2. 10 here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 6, 7, 8 with 2 remaining. Sometimes having all the information helps. 8 leaves 4 into 2 here. Four into 2, 5 into 2, 5 into 2, 5 into 3. 4 into 3, sorry. Ugh. So wait, 4 into 3 means we ain't having no 3s over here, so that has to be a 2. Pop the 1s here. Gotta have a 3 here and a 3 there. Kidding. A 2. It's a 2. Three two-ways here because we have to have 3, and we already know that this one has to be a 3 and a 2. So that gives a 3 here, a 1 here, a 2 there. $25. What's the biggest number we've seen? 27? Well, this is 7, so we have a 2 and a 1 here. 6 into 3. 4 into 2, 4 into 2. 3 into 2 as well. 25. We have 11, so we have 14 into 6. 14 into 6, not too helpful. This is a 11, so we have a 9 into 4. We have a 17 over here as well. That's 6 into 4. Wow. 5 into 2 and a 5 into 2. I think right here we can crack open top left, bottom right. At least I want to think that, but maybe not. A 3-2 here. There we go. There we go. Here's something. So our 3 over here, we can't have a 1 and the 5. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9. Now with our 25, we have 7, 5, 12, 13 into 5. So that's starting to constrict a little bit. Our 20 here, we have 7, 11, 12, 15, 5 into 2 for a 3 and a 2. Which is still viable either way, it looks like. It looks like that doesn't quite push us in a specific direction just yet. But the only information that gives us to help with the rest of the puzzle is those cross clues or those cross patterns. A 4 into a 4? We need this. We need this guy before we can do anything like that. Or so both of those work until we get like other things figured out in the bottom center, it seems. The 7 into 3 could be 2, 2, 3 or 3, 3, 1. Let's look back at our 25. 7 and 5 for 12, so we have 13 into 5. So we're only missing 2 spots there. We're missing 2 spots, so that's 3, 3, 3. Wait, 13 into 5 is 4 3s and a 1. Or 3 3s and 2 2s. It's a lot of threes, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Can this be a 3? No. This cannot be a 3. Which means this can't be a 1. So this has to be a 2 or a 3. So this can't be 3. And this can't be a 2. Which means it's a 1. Huzzah! We did it! The reason being because then our 17 stacks up too quickly. Our 17 wouldn't give us enough to get to 17. We need that to be a 2 so we can actually get to 17 in this row. 3, 7, and 7 for 14. So now we have a 2 and a 1 going into the remaining 2 spots here. If we look back at our 25 across, we have 7 and 8. Yeah, for 15. So we have 10 into 4. 10 into 4. 3 into 2. Seven. So here's what we can do. We can look at our 17 diagonal. We have 3 to go, so this and this are not 3s. So no 3 here. Okay. What about our 20? 4, 8. 8 and 7 for 15. So 3 and a 2 here. So 3 and a 2 here. 2 and a 1 here. 2 and a 1 here. 3 and a 2. 3 and a 2. 2 and a 1. 2 and a 1. That gives us our 7. This can only be 2 or 1. This can only be 2 or 1. So these have to both be 2 for us to even be able to get up to the 7. Woo! So 17 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 3, 4, 8, 10, 17 in our last 3. Woo! Oh! We made it. We made it. Eight into 3 here. 9 into 3 here. 5 here. 16 down, 9 into 4. 4 into 2. This is 5 and 6, so we have 4 into 2 there. 26. We already have quite a bit. 4 and 5 for 9, 12, 14 into 5. $14 into 5, huh? So ain't no ones in there. That's fun. $16 down here for 7. 7 3 10 6 3 ways. Well, there's a lot of ways we can do that. 4 2 ways, 4 2 ways, 5 2 ways, a 2 and a 3. Two and a 3. Which can go either way. No, that wouldn't be it. Okay. That could be all 2s. It'd be a lot of 2s down on the bottom, though. But we could do that. They probably will, Adam. Like, no shit. They probably will. My brain's already feeling like, going zzz, zzz. Something important about green and blue. I mean, we know that green and blue are going to be 3 and 2, right? We don't know where that 3 and 2 go, but we know they won't be 1. If we use that to our advantage, we have 8 into 3 over here. Eight into 3 has to be 3 3 2. Ooh, that's good. So if this 5 and 6, if this was 3, this would be 1. If this was 2, this would be 2. If this was 2, this would be 2. If this is 2, now we have 5. We need 6, so this would have to be 3. And this would be 3. That would be 1. Okay, so 16 over here. This right here is 5 and 7 for 12, so we have 4 here. 16, 7 and 4, 4, 11, so we have 5 here. So this is 4 into 2, 5 into 2. What's our 26 across right now? 6, 9, 14. 12 into 4. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I screwed it up. It went wrong! Ugh! Feels bad, man. Once you just start filling shit out like that, that's the danger. That's why I don't like doing that. I feel like you're gonna need to do some marbles after this. Are you trying to make me marbles? I don't even know if I have it installed, actually. Do I have marbles installed? Marbles. I do not. I have no marbles. Oh, they added it to Steam. It's a Steam game now. Well, isn't that convenient? That makes it so much easier. It's on Steam. That's actually great. That's so much easier to... That's so much easier to do. Okay. Back to this. They both equal 16. This is a true story. It's a very true story. Did I miss this, like, from the very beginning? Look, 13 up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, it's... Wait. Yeah, because it's 6. Maybe I did get that. Maybe we did get that. Never mind. Okay. And now we know our 3 and our 2. So now we're kind of back to where we were. I think we're back to where we were before we started going nutty. Okay, so our 16s. So now with our 7 and 3 for 10, we have 6 into 3 and 9 into 4. Four into 2. 4 into 2 here. 6 into 3. As soon as we get 2 2s in there. So this is either both a 2 or a 3-1. Wait. Oh no, so this is 4 into 2 here. That's right. I already said that. Checking our 26. 14 into 5. 14 into 5 is 4 3s and a 2. Eight into 3. We know green. That's interesting. It could be a 3 or a 2. Where is the, let's see. I guess that's a good point. we just did 3 and had to push the reset button. So that means this is 3. So 7, 13, so 3 here. And we can't have a 1 in this row. So that has to be 2, and that's 1, right? We can't have a 1 in here. So now we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which leave 11 between 4. Yep. 16 here. 11, so we have a 3, 2 here. Wait, no. This is also ending badly. Unless I'm mistaken. Because this is 5, we need 6 between 2, so these have to be 3, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But then for our 16, this equals 12, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we can't have a 4 here. This can't equal 4. So this can't be 1, but these both have to be 3. Oh! What the hell is this? This is a placeholder. It's note-taking. Yes, that's what it is. I was like, wait, can I make a 5? Like, that breaks everything apart. I'm not sure if this 4 is correct. No, it's correct. Hold on. All right, so we're operating on the assumption here. Actually, it doesn't work on other puzzles, Eddie. I tried. I've been trying to right click, and I actually, in the previous edition of our playthrough of this, I was commenting on how I thought it was silly there was no right click function. I was like, can't you make that erase? Because I kept trying to erase a hex by right-clicking it. So apparently it only works in the special puzzles? Or maybe they patched it because they saw my playthrough. That didn't happen. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9. Why is this 9? What is happening right now? That's a 1. Okay, so did green go poorly? Were we logically sound in our greening? In the greenness that we did? Wow, that's kind of confusing, isn't it? As far as a note-taking system, I don't like it. Just personally, too many pips. It's a lot of pips. Now I think from here We already have an issue. Because we have 3, here's our issue. The issue is this 3 here. But we know that this has to be the case. We know that this has to be 3 due to our 13. The 13 and the 8 get solidified pretty early on, which gives us the 4. Now, as soon as we select 2, we know these have to be 3. 9, 10, 11. It's the only way we can get 11 in this row, or column, or diagonal finagle bagel. So in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that has to be 1. So now we have 16, we have 7, 8, 9 into 16. It's impossible. Green has to be 3. I think I screwed up somewhere, and blue has to be 2. I think that has there, regardless of what I screwed up earlier or whether this works or not. I don't think there's another way around it, because otherwise we can't get 16. So now we're taking 9 from 16, which gives us 7 into 3 spaces for 3, 3, 1 or 2, 2, 3. The 16 from the bottom left is 4 into 2. So right now we're still good. Now it's a matter of figuring out the rest. So then let's look at this. Let's look at our 26 across, right? 6, 11, 14, which means we have 12 into 4. These have to all be 3. Now let's look at our math before we get 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, 3. Yes! Okay, so the 3 didn't work out because Bax is a silly. Oh! So that was I Baxed it up somewhere. Six and 5 for 11 leaves a 3-2. 3-2 split, so we have a lot of 2 setups. It looks like we have a 3-2 here, but because we have this 3 crossing, man, I love a 5-3. I love a 5-3 pair. Okay. We have a 6 into 3 here. Our 11 here with 4. This can't be 3. Yes, it could. It can be 1, 2, or 3. It can't be 1, actually. Can't be 1. Not enough. Not enough juice. Has to be a 2 or a 3. Let's try the system, okay? We'll give the system credit. So this is a 2 or a 3. This is a 1 or a 2. If this is a 1 or a 2, this is a 1 or a 2. But they can't both be 1. No, this is a 2 or a 3. Sorry, 2 or a 3. There we go. Not a 1 or a 2. So if we go 4, and let's say these are 2, that's 4, 4, so this would be 3. Or they're both 3, and this is a 1. So that's a 1 or a 3. See, now we're... Yeah. So now, let's look at our 13 here. Well, we already know what's going on with this. This is 7. 7 away for 6. 6 into 3. 2, 3. What about over here? 7 into 3 for 3, 3, 1 or 2, 2, 3. This can't be 1. So this has to be a 2 or a 3. We have 9 into 4 here. This cannot be 1. Oh, I see. So that's how I could go about and go into my huge guesswork. You can right click and select them, and then we could go back through and undo all the other things. So if this can't be a 1, that's a 2 or a 3. Which means this is a 1 or a 2. Also a 2 or a 3. If these are both 3, that's 6, 12, 13. These both can't be 3. So blue and green cannot both be 3. Excellent. So they can't both be 3, and neither of them is 1. Eight, 3, and that would be fine. If we make green 2, 2, 2, 2, and the 2 is 4, so this is a 3. That's a 2 and a 3 for 5. 5 and 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It would be a 1, 1. So so this could be 2. If it was 3, we would go 3, 1. That'd be a 1. That'd be a 3. So 3, 1 for 4. So this would be 4, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so either way. So unfortunately, that doesn't rule anything out. We don't break over 15 on this one. We don't have all the same clues for this guy here in 16. Either way, I think we can solve this one, can't we? Because we know that this is going to be a 3 and a 2. Yo, we're nuts. We did it, team. Because we know these can't both be 3. So this is 5, 6. We know that's a 1. And that's a 3. The gods of logic look down and say hello. Hello, baXcast. We shall give you an answer. So now this is 9. So this can't be 3. Green is 2. Blue is 3. Woo! That was number 1? God damn it. Oh, classic. Guys, it's a classic. Okay. Okay. We have a 3-2, a 3-2. Two one, 2-1. Wow, we have long ass 12s. God damn. 12 into 6. That doesn't help. We can go any direction with those. 4-2, 4-2, 4-2. Ooh. Or all 2s. One of the 2. We have a 5 and 2 here. What this? Five and 4 can't have 3. True. That wouldn't be possible. Ah, this one here. Nice. Good eye. Thank you for pointing that out. Which means those gotta be 1. Excellent. So with those 1s revealed for the 12, 6, and 12, what that means is that the 12s, these 12s must include a 3 at some point. to make up for the fact that we were going for 6 2s, but as soon as we drop down to 1, one of them's got to pop up to a 3 so that we can keep those totals. The 3 up top for the 10 doesn't change anything. We're either running 2 3s, 2 2s, or 3 3s and a 1. We can have up to 3 1s in each diagonal of the 12s, because then the other 3 would be 3s. We have another 10 4. The 6 here seems like it could give way to something. Because we have a 2 and at least a 2. This can't be 3. There we go. It's got to be 2, which means that's 3, which means these are 1, which means these are 3. Whew, there we go. We cracked it. Cracked it open. Good eye on that 2, Cranky, just to get us to the point where we could crack all that open. So we go 3 here. Now we know those have to be 1, which means we have a 3 and a 3. We're going 4 in here. Now these ones here, it's getting a little spicy. It's getting a little spicy coming down over this way. So we need 10 in 3. It could be a 1 or a 2. Don't know yet. And this could be a 1 or a 2. Four for 2 here doesn't help. Six into 4 can have a 3 if we're allowed to have 1s. 7 across the bottom for 4. Maybe this 12 here is forcing the issue. I think that's the thing to do. Oh, this 8. It's like right in front of me from the very beginning. This has to be a 2. And if that's a 2, we aren't allowed to have any more 1s in this shenagle. And this can't be 3, so that has to be a 2. Which means these are 3s. That's a 3. That's a 1. That's a 1. There must be 2 solutions? Did you see a second solution? There could be. I don't know. Two, 1, 2, 1, 4. I have a solution on my paper. Ah. I see. Interesting. No 3s in this row. Right? No 3s here either. And if this is a 2 or a 1, this is a 3 or a 2. Tie-dye guy! Yo, good to see ya. I need to move the camera real quick because it looks like I'm covering up one of ye old numbers here. So this is like Sudoku Kakaro. The number here is how many you need in each row. You can go up to 3. The gray is settled. It's concrete. You can't move it. And the outlines here all will be the same. So if we put a 1 here, you can see they all change. Because I have to duplicate the shape. I'm sure your artistic talent is doing an excellent job. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to ask. And these are all just notes, as you can see. So this is just suggesting this is 2 or 3, 1 or 2, etc., etc. So this is 4, 5. Could this be 3? Yes, it could, because it could have the 1. Where's our big number here? 15-star opponent. Someone's a grinder. Could this be 3? Yes, it could. 7. Oh, this could not be 3. This is 7. This can't be 3. This is a 2. Because of our 10, we already have 7 here. A 3 would mean we'd have to have a 0. Oh, that's another rule that's very important. Everything has to have something. So 7, 8, 9, that's a 1. Which means that's a 2, that's a 3. And now we have our 1 over here as well. 5 into 4 means a lot of them are 1s. But one of them could be a 2. This is a 1 or a 2. If it's a 1, this is a 3. If it's a 2, this is a 2. So this is a 2 or a 3. 12 up top. 12 up top, drop to 7. Ooh, we have 4 into 3 as well, so no 3s here. This 12 right here for the top 4. 5 into 3 with a 1, 2. Which is the same thing that we're already dealing with down here. You know the 14? Oh, you're right. We have 3 out of 4. Excellent. So this is a 1. Oh, this could be anything, actually. If this is a 1 or a 2, though. If this is a 1 or a 2. If it's a 1, this is a 3. If it's a 2, this is a 2. So this is a 3 or a 2. We have 10 into 5. Our 18 is 14 into 5. Ooh, that's a boomer. That's a banger solve. So 18 minus the 4 for 14 into 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 14 into 5 means we can't have a 1. This can't be 1. This has got to be 2. So now we have 4, 6, we have 12. 12 into 4? Last time I did math. So that gives us a 1 here. And the rest are 3. Hell yeah. Ten into 5 doesn't help. 7 into 4. Actually, hold on. 5 into 3, actually. These center 3 here get a little spicy, don't they? I think they do. I think they get a little spicy. Small amounts of spice. And then we can, like, figure it out from there. Is that a foot? A large foot. The largest foot. What's up? How you doing? Are you still chipping away at some Star Realms? Are you still playing any Star Realms? Still doing the zibba-dabba? And how are we looking for how are we looking for Portland? That too. Portland might be yeah. Given everything that's going on, hopefully that's still at least going to be able to somehow be in the works. What about our 16 here? 16 down, 6 out, 10 leaves 7 into 3, right? 7 into 3 with these 2 and this one. This can't be 3. Let's drop a 2-1 on that, shall we? If this is a 2 and this is a 1 and we have a 5 here, those are both 1, which means that's a 3. Here we go. Let's open it up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 with 3. We have the 5, 4, 5. That's 3, which means 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1. That's 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew! Boom! Roasted. My deck of cards exploded. Oh, ooh. Oh. And if they weren't sleeved, it's like... So there's no sense in staying. I see what you mean. Is there a delay in the opening of the store down there? It is. It's like Kokoro. It's like yes, it's triangular Sudoku. That's a way to put it. So you have 1, 2, or 3 in each hex. You have to get your totals, right? For every, that seems kind of straightforward as far as that's concerned. The gray is concrete. You can't touch it. It is what it is. And then these outlined ones all have to be the same. So you see we have 3 gold outlines here that are all 1, because if we change one of them, boo, they all change. And then the puzzle ends when you get it all. Kokoro is a better comparison. That is true. So 16 here. 5 and 6, 11, 14, and then 13. We have 3, 9, 10, 3. Okay, so now we have our little... We have to do all our shimmies over here. Yikes. This is... So it's almost like a puzzle within a puzzle. Like you get... We got the gold. We got the gold outline to get us the center. But how do we break this down now? This can't be 3, which means this can't be 3. If this can't be 3, man, I wish we had a clue here. But then we might be suffering from the over-clued aspect of some of these puzzles. So I think I lost to the grinder. Played Hyper Trade Flood. What is the arena this week? So annoying. I don't understand replaying arena. Yeah, I mean, I guess if somebody finds it fun, like, you know, go for it. Have a good time. But I think I kind of side with you in the replaying arena, unless you find the format like fun, or you haven't gotten the foil, right? Otherwise, yeah. Brain World Avatar is neat. That's a thing. I think that's the last time I was grinding arena, and that was when it like first launched, right? That would leave 5 and 2. Two 5 would give 2 up top for 3-1. The 8, 2-2. If this was a 2, this would end up being a 2. So this has to be a 1. Because you can send it all the way around, it pings up top. So if this is a 1, that's 4. We have 5 and a 2 here, which means that's a 3-2. 2-1. This can't be a 3, so this is a 1-2. These are a locked solve, right? These are a locked solve. So either, so it's a 2-1 either way. So these 3 are solved. So 7-3 means these would both have to be 1, and this would be 2. Can these both be 2 for 4? 7 and 4 for 11? No, they cannot both be 2. So they both have to be 1. Woo! We're chugging, team. Is it this? Wait, where is it? Where's the secret for these one? Is there no secret for this one? That's a thing. I'm clicking that, nothing's happening. That looks like a thing. No. No. Okay, we're up. There's like a planet. Oh, I didn't want to click that. No. Go back. Nyah. Can we go to the planet? We can't go to the planet. Oh, it's the creature. The creature. What the? These are order of operations? This has to be greater, so we know this is going to be a 2, that's going to be a 1. So that gives us our 1, 1, 1. 1's gonna be less than 2 or 3. We have a 7 here. We need a 7 here. It's gonna be a 3. 3 is less than. This can't be 1. It could, because that could be 3. This is a 2, 1. A 3, 2 here. This is a 2 or a 3. If this is a 1, realize I was top of the charts, yeah, just to chase it. That would have to be a 3. If. But we do know that's a 1, 2, and that's a 1, 2. This is a 2, 3, that's a 2, 3. This is a 2, 3, that's a 2, 3. And this is a 3, so this could not be a 1. So this is a 2, 3. Okay, so now we have all the bagels. Blink on top of the row should tell you how to do the 5. Which 5? There's 2 of them. We're talking about this one? Oh, you mean this? Oh, I don't know about that. Can I give suggestions? Or is backseating a no-go? Suggestions like, oh, you could, like, this is something that is figure-outable, totally kosher. Saying the answer like top left hex is 3, that's a no-go. But please, yeah, feel free to do similar to how Al is demonstrated. We love solving puzzles. We do a lot of puzzle solving on here, and there's a lot of suggestions. Many, much suggestions. Some of the road should tell you how to do the 5. Well, at minimum, we have 2, 1, 2 for 5. I'm not sure I follow. I could be dense. I could be quite dense, actually. Because this seems like it could be either. Like, that doesn't actually matter right now. I think I am being dense because this is the only clue we have to get there anyway, because we have the 7 across. So the 7 is saying, okay, if this is 3, this has to be 4. If this is 2, this has to be 5. Both those work. Correct, it's a 3 and a 2. Yes. Okay, so you guys are seeing the thing. And I need to tap in to the obvious here. It looks like I am whooshing the shit out of this. All right, let's buckle. Let's get buckled in. Like, so just to be clear, this is all of this. Maybe that's what's causing the concern. This, and look, you can see when I click it, it's showing all 3 of these are greater than this. So this actually isn't leading me to believe that this gives away the 3 or the 2. You're buckled in, excellent. The 2 hexes over near the center need to be greater than 3. Yes. So they have a symbiotic relationship where if this is 2, if this is 1, this can't be 2, but it could be 3. So it's either 1, 3 or 2, 1 something. If this is 1, 3, okay, let's go triangle symbiosis. If this is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3. 3 and 2 for 5 is impossible, because then this has to be a 2 or a 3 because of the 5, and we're over 7 right out. So this is a 2, and that's a 1, which means this can still be a 2 or a 3, and either one is going to be greater than here. But then we know that at least 7 is possible on our cross. With the 2 there, it's not possible, because with the 1, we had to bump up to 3, so it's greater than 3. Okay, good. Excellent. So now we have 6 remaining in our top. Can't be 3, 3, right? Can't be 3, 3. Ooh. This is pretty annoying. Two and 2? 2 and 2 for 5, then 2, 3? If this is 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't have anything but 2 and 2, because otherwise it's not possible. So this has to be 2, 2 just to even make this work in the first place. So 2, 2, pop this to 3, 2, 3. Let's go. Bring me another. All right, so we'll 1, 2, our 3 real quick. That actually 1, 2's this one as well, and it's a 5 with 2 spaces, so we know that this has to be a 2 already. So that's a 1. And this has to be a 1 because it's less than 2, which is less than, then this needs to be whatever it needs to be to make this equation work. That goes down to 1. To get a 7 here, this has to be 3, 3 to even equal a 7 here. Our 9, this has to be 3, 3. Because that has to be 6, 7, 8, and 9. 3 equals 3, which is a thing that exists. That's actually going to be a 3 as well. Are there any questions? All right, let's get junky. Well, 1, 2 on our 3 down here. We can 1, 2 here as well. We can 2, 3 the 5 up top. Whatever, and then this is also going to be attached here, so we know this will be a 2 or a 3. Just because of the equal sign. 17 across, wide open into 7. That's pretty rough. What is this 8 doing? Two different hexes equaling 3 hexes to total 8? Yikes. Oh, this can't be 2. This has to be 3 because of this. If this was 2, we're automatically going to equal it because we have 2 here. This has got to be 3. So this has got to be 3. That's got to be 2. So that's how we think that. 6-1. Congratulations. Ben, what's up? It's good to see you. Yo, the music for the game is pretty chill. It's pretty nice. And this is, yeah, the soundtrack's just like vibing. It's cool. How you doing? You doing well? So we know that this is a 1-2 as a result of this being a 1-2 on the 3. So if it's a 1, this is a 3. If it's a 2, this is a 2. Can't be a 1. So we know that's going to be a 2 or a 3. If this is a 1, this is a 2 or a 3. If this is a 2, this is a 2. No, we don't know that. It could be still a 3-1. So never mind. Never mind. Two equaling 3 to equal 8. Yes, so look, you can see. So we actually know what that's gonna be. Wait. Four and 4, right? So this has to equal 4, and this has to equal 4. So that gives us a 4-4. So we have to log that in the back of our head, unfortunately, because there's no way for us to actually dictate that onto the screen. This is going to be a 3-2. This is going to be a 3-2. 5 split 2 ways. 8 split 3 ways gives us a 3-2 all the way across the board, actually. And now we have an interesting thing where we know that this left, 4 plus 4 equals, we have confirmation. This means since there's not a 1 here and we need 4, these are both going to be 2. And now we also have a little bit of like a relationship between these 3 on the right side as well. Because if both of these can't be 2, as soon as we figure out one of these is 2, we done with that one. This has to be 3, team. You see what I'm picking up on a 3 up here with getting all chompy? Nom. Because if this is a 2 and this is a 1-1, well, that's the lowest we can possibly go. That ain't gonna help us out. That ain't gonna make that order of operations equal that. So 3 here means we have a 3-2. That's got to be 2. And it does mean this has to be a 1-1. There's no other way for us to make this actually function properly. Now this one here means with our 4 here, we go 3. This one also means with our equals that we have our 1-2, 1-2. These need to equal 3. So as soon as we know which one of these to pop in either direction, let's go check in with our 17. Let's check in with our 17. 3, 6, 9, 10. We have 7 remaining in 3 spaces for a 3-3-1 or a 2-2-3. Both are still possible at this point. With our 6 here and a 3, we know that this won't be 3. So this is going to be a 2 or a 1. So we have 2, 2, 1, 2 1s here. We haven't messed around with this 8 at all. 5 on the left needs a 3. Excellent. Good. That's just, and now we actually have this 8 too. So there, that helps clear it up. Sometimes you just, you're doing the things and you forget to change the things and the stuff and things. Can this be a 1-1? No. It can't because, or no, it has to be. I'm sorry, I meant it has to be. Right? To make this order of operations successful. Pops the 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. This has to be 1. That's got to be 2. 4 up here. We're going to pop 2. 8 in with 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sign the check. Okay. Do we have like one final challenge? Oh! It's game time. I quit. I'm out. Okay, so to help everybody get in on the rules for these ones, these are catchers, okay? These ones with the outline operate as a catcher. Whatever you put in the purple spaces will be caught in the corresponding color. And yes, you do see we can go up above 3 for these. This is a dual faction card right here. For those who play Star Realms and have played with the dual faction cards, it's a dual faction card. Those are the rules. Good luck, have fun. That's why you see this 8 up here, and that's why it's even possible in the first place with 2, because this one's going to have to go up and above the Call of Duty. We know this can't be 1, so this is going to be a 2 or a 3. We can put that in there. So we do have a 6 and 2. That's a giveaway. That's a giveaway for 3. 3 and 3 respectively. Our 8 down here we don't have any control over at all, so that's going to be fun. 7 as well. We know we're going to, yeah, oh boy. So this is interesting too. This 4 here actually gives into its own, oh boy. Okay, cool. So let's start marking. Let's just start, I'm just going to go through and mark some of these here. This is not a 2 or a 3. I'm sorry, this is a 2, 1, 2, 1. And actually, that gives away this. Because this can't be a 3, because, or no. This can't be a 2, because then this couldn't be a 3. So this has to be a 2. So this is a 1, and that's a 3. Excellent. This 9 here is 3 and 3 for 1. So this is just kind of, this side over here, just a little bit of prep. A little bit of prep in the mind. This one on the right side, however, is a little more gruesome. Because you got to remember, you may think, oh well, 9, 3, 3, 3, but these the catchers can go ham on this. So my thought here is a 2-2, but it could also be a 3-1. No, it couldn't. Well, it could be a 3-1 this way. But this can't be a 1, so no, it could not be a 3-1 that way. I think we go 2-2. 2-2 here puts this at 3, that at 1, and it makes it so that this doesn't equal 8, and we're entirely screwed because this doesn't equal 4! What am I doing? Okay, back it up. Everybody, just... Okay. The 8 on the bottom right and the 4 on the mid right will solve themselves. Yes. Correct. Like so. Very good. 2 here, 3 here, 1 here. This does give us our 3, 2, and 2. Also worth mentioning, at the very beginning we saw this cat up here. And we set the cat on fire. So we've been playing the whole game with the cat on fire, which I think is like hard mode. Or just go ahead and solve it while I type. It sounded like it could have been fun. Okay, round 2. It's a 12 down there. It looks like the chat isn't currently blocking it. Just make sure everybody can see that. So we have a 3-3 down here. You can get that done. That 3 goes up to the 4 here for 1. A 2 here for 1-1. A 3 here. That has to be 1, so that this can equal the 3. We have a 7 into 6. That's pretty savage. And this 5 here actually solves that for us. Now what about our 18? We still have purple up here. So we don't quite know with our 18. Solve the 3, 6 is good. We have 9 here, we need 9 more. Wouldn't it be something if it weren't hard mode and the real hard mode was yet to come? I hope that's the truth. I know some of these have been difficult, but I have felt the relaxation and casualness of the game certainly has been wonderful. I kind of wish that and hope that there is another, like we take it up one more notch. Like what Cranky predicted earlier. He predicted the brain breaking. And my brain didn't break on these, you know? I'm a masochist. So 12 bottom left. Ooh. So we have to go up here. And 13, actually. So what do we need to get to this 8? Because that's how much we need to put here. We have to do 3. Okay. So now we have our 8 solved down here on the right. 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 4 orange, which can be split however it needs to be. I think we go 3 orange here, right? And then we go 1 orange here. That gives us 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It gives it perfect. How about we do 2 there, 2 here, and 1? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's an 18. And that's a solve. Last puzzle, potentially, question mark of the game? I don't know. What you got? What you got for the last one? Ooh. Yeah. I see a 2. Any other 2s? This 5's annoying because I want to, like, we have 2 5s here that are both solved with this catch here. Nine. See, I want to say, oh, there's a 9. There's 3 spaces. That's a 3 3 3. Nope. There's a catch in that row. It could go crazy. 8 into 2 here, same thing. We have a 20 across. Okay, well, I'm gonna start marking. What? Oh, we can't. I've got to hop out for that. Thanks for being. Yo, you're awesome. Yo, it's my pleasure. Please, don't be a stranger. Even after your move, reach out and feel free to talk. You know, if I can do anything for you, please let me know. So we have 2, 4, so 3 here. So you can't clue the colors, which is kind of annoying, as one would expect. Good night, my dude. $12 up, 12, 10, 4, 2, 10. This is a gross puzzle, isn't it? Okay, so let's look at yellow. Yellow seems like the first thing we can try to work on. So this will be a 2 or a 1, and this will be a response to that with yellow needing to equal 5 to make this row work, because we know this has to be 1. So with this had to equal 5, which means red will equal 5. It's a good pickup. It's a good pickup. Yellow and red are going to be equal. So a 1 or a 2 here. If it was a 1, that'd be impossible. This has to be 2. We can't get to 5. That's a 3. And now we know this is a 2-1 and a 2-1. We know this is a 1. And that's fun times. Now what else do we see here? It looks like orange will also equal 5. So we know this is a 3-2. If it's a 2, this has to be a 3. So we have a bit of a relationship there. If we know this is 5, 6, 7, that means we leave 6. Oh, but then this gets spicy. Never mind. Never mind. We know that's 1 and that's 2. That means this is 2, which means this is 3. Okay, so 3, 3, that means this has to be 3. 12, 3, 3, 9, 10, 17 across. Oh, whoops. 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, now we might be able to do this 14 up here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 4 between the 2. If this was a 1, this is a 3. If this is a 2, this is a 2. So this is a 3 or a 2, which means this is a 1 or a 2. We know this is 5. 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, yeah, 5. So that's 7. It leaves 3 necessary. It leaves 6 between 2 here. But we can go up on this for 2 So now get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. That's 2. This has to be 3. This is 2. If we look at our 20, we have 6, 11, 12, 13, 18, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 8 down for 2, 7 for the 5, total across here is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 4. Oh, we can get our top on 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. That's a 1.